everyone, welcome to our final instalment of the Colours of the Rainbow Challenge. I'm doing this with Leah and Claire, as you should probably know by now if you are a watcher of my videos. Their channels and their videos will be linked below as always. So it's Blue Week today. We'll all be creating makeup looks based on the colour blue, and we were all quite sad that it was coming to an end, but as they mentioned in their videos last week actually, they gave a little teaser. We have got something even more exciting, I would say, coming up as well. So I don't think we're giving anything away about that just yet, so I won't say anything more. I don't want to get in trouble with the girls or spoil anything. And I'm just going to get straight on to the look for today. So I've got my eyebrows and my foundation on. Any noise coming from down there is the cat as usual. She is obsessed with me today and won't leave me alone, so I couldn't lock her out. I can't be doing with that noise though, hang on a minute. No. Right, the cat's under control, so I will get on with the makeup. So I'm wearing the Rimmel Lasting Perfection makeup foundation on my face and the W7 brow palette, both of which I've used in previous videos, so I won't go into too much detail with those. And for the eyes today, I am using the good old Vice 3 palette. I have used this for a lot of the looks during this makeup challenge that we're doing, the Rainbow Challenge, and it's made me realise just how versatile it is. I think it was my favourite palette already from the start, and you look at it and you think, wow, that's a lot of bright colours. Is it going to be wearable? Is it going to be something I use all the time? But because it's got these sort of very usable smoky colours or wearable smoky colours and the very neutral colours here, there are so many different looks you can create with it that I just think if you're only going to have one palette, this is a really good one to try. Anyway, so today I am only going to use these two colours here, the two bluish colours. The lighter one of them is called Freeze and the darker one is called Heroine. Heroine, I don't know why I said it like that. I'm going to try and recreate a look that I did for a party once that I just sort of randomly made up as I went along on the night, and I really liked how it turned out. So it's a kind of smoky winged eyeshadow-ish look. I don't know what to call it. You'll hopefully see what I mean as I start to go along. So I'll zoom you in for my eyes. I've already primed with the Urban Decay eyeshadow priming potion, my favourite. So although I'm going to use those two blue colours as the main colours, I want to put a bit of a base on. So I'm going to use this matte colour Undone just all over the lid on both sides, just really quickly. So what I plan to do, if I can remember rightly from what I did last time, using the lighter colour first of all, so this Freeze colour, really gorgeous sort of turquoisey blue. So I'm going to put it along the lower lash line, I'm going to take it up into a V, and I'm going to take it across the crease. So I've just made like a cat eye shape with that colour and then fill it all in. So that is the first thing I'm going to attempt to do, which may take me a while, so I'm probably going to end up speeding this up. But I'm going to do that on both eyes and then move on to the darker colour. Okay, so that's the first side done. There's quite a lot of fallout which I'll sort out later, but I've gone along the lower lid, why can't I even think of what that's called, along the lower lash line, into a kind of V, and then just above the crease all the way along. It looks quite harsh and severe at the moment, but it's going to hopefully come together when I use the other colour and blend it as well. So I'm going to do the same on the other eye now, hopefully. Blue and severe, I'm going to blend it all with my favourite blending brush, my Crown one. You may have seen it in my brush video collection, which probably should be my last video actually. So once I've done this, I'm going to go in with the darker blue. As you might be able to tell, this isn't the kind of everyday look that I'm doing here, but I did wear it to, what party did I wear it to? It was a New Year's Eve party, so ages ago. Okay, so now I'm going to use the darker of the two colours, which is like this gorgeous navy blue. It's It's not matte, it's got a tiny little bit of shimmer in it, but it's not as shimmery as the one I just used. And I'm going to take this in the crease and the outer corner to darken up the outside areas. Blend again. Right, so under the eyebrow I need to make it all a bit softer, so I'm going to blend in a lighter colour. I'm going to put Truth, which is the lightest of these matte colours, and then a little bit of the Bobby Dazzle, whoops, this one here. You could do this light pink one if you wanted to be a bit daring in the inner corners and stuff. I'm going to keep it blue today. So now what it really needs is some tidying up. I'm going to use concealer to tidy up the edges and sort out all the fallout as well. I always use this one for this kind of thing. It's the Clinique Airbrush Concealer. I really like it for this. And of course I'll be using my favourite sponge, my Beauty Blender, which you're not going to look too closely at because it needs a wash. I definitely think this look needs some black eyeliner, so I'm going to see how this goes. Am I going to do a flick? I'm not sure. I'm going to see how brave I feel, but I'm going to use the Super Cat liner from Soap & Glory. I totally failed at doing that on camera. It just wasn't working out, so I went off camera and did a little bit of an eyeliner flick. It's not too bad. It could be better, but it's not too bad. Right, so let me conceal the rest of my face. I'm going to use the same Clinique Airbrush Concealer. This is actually one that I've definitely got back into using ever since I've been doing this video. It's one of those concealers that was just used to be a staple, and then where I was trying out so many new things, didn't use it for a while. But it is a good one. I like how many different shades it comes in as well. I think I've said that before. Because sometimes as a really fair person, it's hard to find a concealer that's lighter than your skin tone if you want to do some sort of highlighting with it. And this isn't even the lightest shade that I've got. This is number 4, I think. So obviously I would assume that means there's 3 shades lighter than it. So I'm going to use the HD powder from e.l.f. 2 powder, obviously. And I'm just going to, dropping everything. And I'm just going to do a little bit of bronzing with the MAC bronzing powder. I've got this in Refined Golden. It's not a contour shade, as you can see. It's quite a golden bronzer, as the name suggests. But I'm just going to give myself a little bit of dimension in my face with this, because things all go a bit flat when I put foundation on. And for blush, I'm going to use the Hourglass Ambient Lighting blusher in Luminant Flush. It's quite a pinky shade. I just thought it would complement the blue quite nicely. I'm just going to go with a really neutral lip this time. So the neutral lip I was talking about is this. It's another MAC shade, and this is called Patisserie. It's a luster finish. Really love this. As you can see, I'm getting quite far down the bullet on this one. I haven't had it all that long, but with the really bold eye, I think it's just going to complement it nicely. It's such a good neutral shade for pale people, in my opinion. So there's the finished look. What do you reckon? It's very hard to pull off blue eyeshadow without looking 80s. I'm pretty sure I look quite 80s right now. Let me blend it a bit more. But This is similar to the look I was wearing that I was trying to recreate, but it doesn't quite look the same. I can't remember what I did differently. But it's my blue look. Let me know what you think in the comments. Do check out the other girls' videos as well. As I said at the beginning, they'll be linked down below. That is the very final Colours of the Rainbow makeup challenge. I've really enjoyed doing it. I hope you've enjoyed looking at all the looks. I've definitely discovered some new looks I would really love to wear again. The orange one in particular I really loved. I'm definitely going to be wearing that through the autumn and the winter. So yeah, if you have enjoyed this video in particular, give it a thumbs up as always. Subscribe for weekly videos. I will see you next time, but don't forget we will be having another collab series coming up as well in a couple of weeks, I think, so keep your eyes peeled for that, and I'll see you next time. Okay, bye. So that was weird. I just did the whole makeup tutorial, not tutorial, that's not what I call it, but the whole makeup look on camera, and I forgot to put mascara on, didn't I? Who spotted the deliberate mistake? My excuse is that I got home at 3 o'clock this morning. I wasn't drinking because I was driving, but I'm getting old and not used to the late nights and the early mornings, so for that reason I forgot to put on mascara. So as you can see, I put on my jumper ready to snuggle up on the sofa for a Sunday afternoon. Thought I'd come back and say that I have remembered to put mascara on. I've put it on now, and it's this one. It's the L'Oreal Paris Telescopic Mascara. All the writing's come off of it, but I think that's what it's called. So yeah, I thought I'd insert this bit at the end to let you know that I haven't gone completely mad. I do normally wear mascara, especially with such dramatic eye makeup. So that was the last little bit of the makeup look to finish it off. So don't forget to like and subscribe and all the normal things, and I'll see you next time. Bye.